Greece's new finance minister has urged Germany to help end the gross indignity of the Greek debt crisis. Yanis Varoufakis said too much time, hopes, lives had been wasted by Greece's forced austerity program. He was speaking after talks with his German counterpart, Wolfgang Schaeuble, who said a reduction of Greece's debt was off the agenda. Mr. Varoufakis has been seeking support for Greece's plan to renegotiate its massive international bailout. Scepticism. Speaking after the meeting, the German minister was quick to rule out a so-called haircut of Greece's debt, which stands at more than Euro 320 bn, pound 240 bn, dollar 366 bn. He said that Greece belonged in the euro and that Germany had offered to help the country meet its debt conditions by strengthening its tax system. But he added, "I also could not conceal my skepticism that some of the measures the new government announced don't necessarily go in the right direction in our view." German Chancellor Angela Merkel has already made it clear that Germany is firmly against any reduction. Germany is seen as the strongest opponent among Eurozone countries to the Greek government's plans to renegotiate the terms of the bailout. Mr. Schaeuble said he and Mr. Varoufakis had agreed to disagree over the issue but had come much further than anyone expected in their talks. Mr. Varoufakis told the news conference that the two ministers had not got that far. As Mr. Schaeuble said, "We didn't reach an agreement. It was never on the cards. We didn't even agree to disagree, from where I'm standing." Largest loan in history. The radical left Syriza party and its leader Alexis Tsipras won last month's general election in Greece with a pledge to write off half of Greece's debt. On Thursday, the Greek finance minister said the conditions of austerity attached to Greece's 240 bn euro, pound 179 bn, dollar 270 bn, bailout had been begetting indignity in my nation for too long. Mr. Varoufakis said that the bailout provided in response was far too high, and called for more time to address the problem of Greece's debt. The largest loan in history was granted to the most insolvent of EU nations. With a list of reforms that was just a fig leaf, he said. This could not end well. Earlier on Thursday, Mr. Varoufakis compared Greece's plight to that of interwar Germany. Germany was burdened with massive debts after World War I and threatened by hyperinflation, crippling the German economy and contributing to the rise of the Nazis. In an interview with German Art Television, Mr. Varoufakis said, "If you humiliate a proud nation for too long and subject it to the worry of a debt deflation crisis, without light at the end of a tunnel, then things come to the boil." He also warned about the rise of Greece's far-right Golden Dawn party, which came third in January's elections. It is one of history's greatest ironies that Nazism is rearing its ugly head in Greece. Among those being sworn into the new Greek parliament on Thursday were 17 members of Golden Dawn, including a number who were released from custody for the ceremony. It came a day after 72 people with links to Golden Dawn, including its leader Nikos Mitsotakis, were indicted on charges including murder. The Greek stock market fell sharply on Thursday after the European Central Bank, ECB, said it would refuse to accept Greek bonds in return for lending. The ECB's move, a response to Greece's efforts to rewrite the aid for reform terms of its Euro 240 bn bailout, will force the Greek central bank to provide tens of billions of euros more emergency liquidity to the country's banks. Greece's finance ministry played down the move, saying the country's banking system remained fully protected by alternative sources of funding.